Aloha and welcome. I am Kapualani. Welcome in. Good to have you here. Just cleansing and opening up the space, of course. Getting ready to just tune in. Set some goals, set some intentions, cleanse, clear the energies. All right, so we have some big energies that we're working with, and as I said, it just will continue to intensify. We're already getting that coverage, thanks Spirit, that transformation energy pouring through. I'm just tuning in back in the deck, Spirit, or leave it out. Back in, yeah, just a validation of just the space that we're opening here. So let's tune in. Give us a moment, Spirit, to connect to our breath. Let's breathe in through the nose. Nice, deep, full inhalations. As deeply, fully as you can go. Maybe a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Longer than that, of course. But exhaling as well. And taking 2 to 3 deep, soothing inhalations and exhalations. Getting grounded, centered, and cleared. And again, as you inhale, setting any goals or intentions that you'd like to set. And as you exhale, giving thanks, gratitude, and appreciation to your higher self, your ancestors, and guides, spirit, your higher power, God, source, creator, spirit, light, of course, Mother Earth. Thank you. Okay. So we've got, while this, of course, is a timeless reading, the messages coming through whenever you're seeing this is when you're meant to be seeing this. But as we live and breathe, we are looking at also the new moon energies and Mercury retrograde coming up on the 4th. We are officially in the Lion's Gate, even though that core activation on that 888 day, August 8th, but otherwise already feeling the burn, feeling that firing up, so to speak. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Thank you, Spirit. So, and then look at that. Boom. There are some changes coming through, and believe it or not, okay, if you're feeling, now this is a download that I'm getting. You may be feeling like rugged and ragged, really, I don't know, even some, maybe down on your luck a little bit, or like stumbling to kind of get by or to move forward. This is coming to an end. This is a transformational period. And like I said, that burn off. Okay, so really tend to yourself, your self-care, your wellness, and your well-being. Okay, this is a time to really let go. We are acknowledging, we're already aware of what we can no longer sustain, personally, obviously, as well as a collective. Might be some obstacles and challenges. Look, that double 5-digit here that we've got, but look what it's leading towards: some foundation, some positive new beginnings. All right, so it's really interesting. And even the 13 adding up to a 4, so there's 5-5 and even a 4-4 energy. We are in a lot of these synchronicities. Tell me for sure you are an activated and someone who is very much on that path of self-awareness, obviously. Okay, so really continue to stay true to your core needs right now. All right, so opening things up here, let's see what is going on with that core energy, a core message. Look at that, recognition and reward. So this energy with the 3, I like this in terms of finding a foothold, right? If previously we had like the 2, and this energy represents the physical with this, the red that we see here, and so that would be like the 3 of Pentacles. So you're not just finding that foothold, but again, we're starting to see how we can bring things into form and into being here, and not just like having to keep things in the air. That Two of Pentacles, where it's like, whoa, I'm feeling unsteady on my feet. I know that there's growth, but I'm really having to focus and concentrate here. Now you can take a little bit of a breather. That's the core. All right, so it's aligning with those energies, people, places, experiences, and as we know, or if you didn't know, Three of Pentacles is that collaborative energy, right? Collaborations. And so if it's not a collaboration with other people, generally it's your own gifts, your own talents and skills, and how you can bring things that maybe were, seem separate on their own, how you can bring them together and create, how they say the whole is greater, right, than the sum of the parts it's made of, that sort of a thing. So let's see what we are looking at here. Root, yes, okay. So here we go. How do you want me to do this, Spirit? All right, we're making sense of things. Okay. You're finding your foothold, making sense of that balance in terms of rooting in the vision. We can have all of this vision, all of this motivation, all of this inspiration, but with nowhere to ground it. If there's nowhere to ground it, which is why I'm really loving that we've got this 3 energy here with recognition and reward, okay? You are starting to also recognize your own skills, talents, and gifts legitimately and saying, you know what, I can do something with this, that, or the other. It doesn't have to necessarily be work related. It can be health related. It can be relationship related, because again, this is a card of collaboration. But getting back to these energies here, there's some, okay, we're needing to take some time to accept certain things in terms of what we're able to make happen right now, okay? And in terms of fulfilling those immediate wants and needs, and recognizing, hey, you know what? Maybe it's not right here, right now, but we understand that right here, right now is temporary. It's not forever. I just need to build myself up again, replenish, because this is like the 8 of Cups. And so you're getting to that point, if you aren't in it already, where it's like accepting that space of moving forward, accepting that while you may be experiencing an honest to goodness lack right now, like maybe you could use some emotional support. Maybe you could use, like a hug or shoulder crying, but like literally you don't, like really there's nobody, you know what I mean, to really give you that kind of hug that you need. That's where this energy of that emotional withdrawal is going inward and continuing to do that inner work, repair and replenishment, okay, in terms of recognizing and acknowledging. This is with, I feel like, anywhere that you may even have certain habits, patterns that, maybe you used to find fulfilling, it's no longer fulfilling you. And you're like, oh, I'm kind of like losing a flair for this habit, routine, pattern, this flavor of food, whatever. It's time, like with things that go out of season, even there could be, it's just a time to cycle into something new, or what is currently necessary and needed in the here and now to get you to where you want to be, is what I'm getting. But otherwise, right, on a real level, you're starting to get clearer on just the basics, on just like getting even excited again about possibilities of the future. Even if you're not able to do anything about it, you're like, okay, at least I know that it's there. So let's keep this moving forward. Interesting, right, that we've got this base chakra, root chakra, chakra energy coming through right now, in where we've got like an actionable sense. So focusing your attention on, again, just establishing the root, clearing, cleansing, healing, providing nurture to the whatever needs to be done, and prioritizing the need of what you need to be doing and where you need to be doing that, blah blah blah, in the here and now. This is not forever. This is about your free will, your focus, okay? So again, it's interesting that in the solar plexus area, we've got the root chakra showing up there. So there is a focus on, to focus your energy and your actions, put your attention and that life force. Like, what's my motivation? What is my inspiration? It's about replenishing your roots, in terms of your own physical body. So looking at your physical health, looking at your finances, looking at the basic needs. Like if you look at, the philosopher Maslow, right? The hierarchy of needs: food, shelter, safety, clothing, security, all of that sort of stuff at that sort of bottom of the foundational support, right? That is where we're shining the light. That is where we have the benefit of healing and legitimately engaging and repairing, like that solar plexus, the free will. Okay, so how do we free ourselves up? By looking at where we're rooting ourselves as well. Where are you rooting yourself? What is your environment? What are you actively choosing to engage as a daily habit, pattern, routine, so forth? The people that you surround yourself with physically, you know what I mean? In terms of how you treat yourself, the choices that you are making for your physical life and wellness and well-being, okay? Let's keep things going here. Look at that. I love it. So in the heart chakra, this is beautiful. We've got that Ace of Cups. So we've got aces in so many ways, in so many respects, okay? In a way, this one being with the chakra bodies. And so, okay, there is a replenishment here that's happening. And that I'm feeling spirit saying with the new moon, energy, the Mercury retrograde energy, it's giving these energies that we are moving through. It is supporting the uprooting of the underbelly stuff. I believe I had said this previously, but we just have so much, right? The Saturn retrograde that's being, and people have been speaking about it, I'm sure, everywhere, but just that underlayer, that subconscious, the unconsciousness, and so many things with emotional bodies and that's being exposed, that's being revealed for us to acknowledge from within ourselves, right? So that we can make those authentic and genuine adjustments accordingly. And so it's really beautiful to see this flowy, this water energy, so you are in a space to really connect and listen to your heart, to have that new beginning, to say, no, you know what, my heart is true and I'm feeling that. I'm going to open up to that. I have felt this huge heart chakra shift and opening, that's happening, especially just in this, recent few days kind of thing, feeling the heart chakra openings and so forth, and the clearings and the relief is what I'm hearing. There's a relief that's coming through. And so again, this purification, cleansing, new beginnings, and really becoming clear in terms of acknowledging what brings me fulfillment on a very simplistic level. We have a new slate here, right? That aces provide, that they bring. And with this Ace of Cups, it's so beautiful because there's this overflowing sort of aspect in terms of, I'm hearing spirit saying, let your heart lead the way, with the flowing. It's let that flow guide you. You can trust it, okay? Your actions with this root energy, it's, again, we're purifying and cleansing as you step into your re-establishing the root chakra, that ancestral connection and tie, right? The bloodlines and all that sort of thing. This is a space for a reboot and for you to choose. There's that free will. You get to choose your reality. And it's that acknowledging of how do I? That's what's becoming clear here. That's what's opening up, being activated in this period of time. All right, again, if you're watching this is that timeline that you're on, so long as it resonates, because hey, maybe it's not, don't know. All right, so all right, let's go down, keep going here. Throat, yeah. So interesting with the expression and the feeling. We're kind of needing to, this is going to be a time, and it's interesting, the 8 and the 8 Lionsgate, hey, what's up? But also, okay, thank you, with the Lionsgate is helping, that's where we're pushing. So the sacral chakra, that throat chakra, okay, orange and blue coming through. Let me tune in here. And I posted recently about my peach selenite energy, feeling that. And I don't, but anyway, spirit. Okay, so there may be some things, give me a minute here, okay, this is trusting your instincts. We're trusting our instincts here with that throat chakra. There's a healing that's not so much the healing. It's a transformational space, transformational awareness, becoming clear in the expression. We don't yet have the words because we're not completely clear on the feeling. We're not sure about the feeling. We're not satisfied or content. We're not clear on the wants and the needs, or at least how to bring that into alignment. And so I don't know how to express myself. And so that's where there's like, it may seem or feel like a tug of war, but it's a balancing that's taking place right now. Okay, because it's about learning how we're engaging the two, how we are aligning the chakra bodies and engaging them fully and completely, actively engaging these energies. Okay, this is really beautiful and interesting synchronicity. So I love this with the collaboration that's happening. This is a time to, we're activating and establishing the, just your own energy bodies, the collaboration of your own energy bodies, and how it assists and supports you in your own collaboration. And this one kind of fell. I don't know if you saw my little. I'm holding this on the side for the extension. As we go into things deeper in the next video. But already this 10 of Pentacles couldn't help but fall out. So see, this is a sign of luck, and that it's going to be this positive endings, beginnings. Even if it doesn't initially seem that way, or we're not too sure about ourselves, there's support that's there. All right, you are supported. Okay. So it's okay right now if you're not clear on the expression or the complete direction of what you want, or where you think things are, or what action to take, or da. It's okay. All right. It's like, this is temporary. This is where you need to be, because this is all, again, what needs to happen, and how you're going to get through, like understanding that this is what the cosmic weather is, that this is the energy that you're supposed to be going through, is like, it's just a validation that you're gonna get through it. Like, this is acknowledging, you're feeling this way because cosmically we're going through a freaking hailstorm. You don't see it with your eyeballs, but you're feeling it. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? So, made a little bit of sense there, I hope. Okay, let's go now to the third eye energy. A little bit of distortion, overwhelm, and oversaturation. Choose wisely. There's a lot of emotional energy that may be clouding things. Okay, a little bit of distortion that's there. So take your time and clarify, simplify. Try not to be everywhere all at once. Okay, this is about establishing your inner, the individuality of what you want and need, by sometimes, it's the environment. If you are very sensitive, especially, and we can only do so much, right? But it's about understanding how certain environments, people, places, substances, whatever, energy levels, blah, 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 how it affects us. Because that may be part of what it's making it difficult for you to identify yourself, your feelings, from what you're feeling around you and what is affecting you, subconsciously, unconsciously. And like I said, that's all of what we're becoming aware of at this time, what's being, pulled from the underbelly to be revealed and acknowledged, understood. So it may be, confusing. That's going to happen, right? And so part of it is just sort of giving yourself that space to breathe and say, okay, I'm seeing a lot right now of possibilities. I'm feeling a lot of possibilities. But right now, because I'm not sure of what's going on, I'm feeling a little bit weird or whatever. Like, I'm not sure what I feel. I'm just going to let them sort of dangle in the air for a moment until I am a bit more clear. Or it's also about not having that like FOMO, like there, like don't worry about the FOMO thing. And I just have to say that, fear of missing out, like there's nothing to fear. Like if you choose something right now, don't worry. Like if you realize, oh shoot, maybe I wanted that path instead, or maybe I should have done da da da. That's where some spirit is saying, just like keep things really simple and easy, and try not to get too overwhelmed, if, because it can be, right? All right. Crown chakra, the knowing, got a little bit of this mental conflict energy, Two of Swords energy. Trying to find a place of balance is what I'm hearing. And you know what? This, I feel it is right now, okay, in the higher body chakras, those mental and energy. Let me feel here. There are some things that are still needing to become clear in your conscious awareness. And so your knowing of things, your perception, you might not be feeling so great. Okay. And it may be, and it's not necessarily, for some, you might not be feeling terrible, but sometimes it's like, okay, here's the thing. This is one of those moments, and I don't know if I had said this here or maybe it was another session, forgive me, but it's like it's okay to just be okay for now. Like right now, it may be that there's nothing major going on, and it may be that maybe there's a lot going on, maybe that's part of it. It's like there's just too much going on right now, so I don't know what to do. It's okay. And look, we've got the 2 and the 2 here, so 2 2s, 2 1s, 2 8s. Wow. All right, so we have these double digits, very significant energies here. So this is like the clarity of the wants and the needs, how to get there, trying your best to stay present to the here and now, and trust that what you want is not going to elude you. It will not escape you. All right? Okay. I'm going to go into these energies deeper in the next reading. However, I would like to... Yes, no? Yeah. We're going to pull an animal spirit guide. I kind of just want to do that and just get a little bit of guidance. Otherwise, guidance, animal spirit guidance. Ooh, we're gonna stick with just this top one. That is those are many cards that did come out. I know that was more than like a few, it's like 4. So just the mouse. Oh gosh, I can't help it. Spirit's like, look at the bottom one. Mouse and oyster. There's something to potentially unearth. Mice and mouse energies about scrutiny here. Spirit's saying I can just put this one to the side, but there is something that I feel like there's a prize to unearth. I'm gonna look at this oyster energy. We're gonna dive into this one more in the next video, okay? But for now, I'm gonna put it to the side so we can just kind of look at this mouse energy as we close things out for this portion of the video. I'm going to look up that mouse energy as well. So scrutiny, details, not over analyzing things, finding that balance as well. I'm still looking for the mouse here. And I also feel something a little bit, this is like kind of more like squirrel, but I do feel something a little bit like minding for the future, putting things away for the future. Okay, so here we go with the definition from the book if you're interested in that. Oh, we just saw 2323 there. But yeah, nitpicky, yeah, detail oriented and so forth. Okay. I felt this a little bit earlier, and I don't know, because when you are like preparing content or whatnot, like I don't even know which one. I'm like, did I share that yet? I don't know, but I've been feeling and sensing in some of the downloads this restlessness. I have not shared that one yet. I was going to be sharing it at some point, but regardless. Thanks for hanging in there with me. A sense of restlessness, okay, in terms of like having some pent up energies and maybe being a little bit bored and not knowing just sort of what to do with yourself. And so that's where it's like, don't keep yourself on hold. It's about looking at the smaller day-to-day details. Like perhaps it's about just organizing and cleaning up your space. Perhaps it's about, you know, just taking that time to tend to your just the little things that you can tend to. All right, so I'm going to just mindfully close things up here and say thank you so much for joining me. And for those of you who care to dive in deeper for the extension video, there's a link for that in the comments or in the description. And generally, it's super easy. You can find it on my website, kapualani.com /forward/ extensions, or it's listed under shop extension videos on my website. All right. So thank you so much for being here. I do hope that this time together has provided you with some solid guidance. So in addition to, just so you know, diving a little bit deeper maybe into this oyster animal energy card, we are going to be again looking deeper into the chakra bodies with my beautiful gilded tarot deck here, as well as get some angel answers, some angel guidance. All right. Just to give you a little bit of a preview in terms of what you can expect. So thank you so much for being here. Till next time, take good care.